So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This is going to the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Collective for March 25th, 2026. So let's start with Divine Feminine. I feel as though Divine Feminine is letting go of what no longer serves her right now, as she ends up transmuting trapped emotions from her womb space. The Divine Feminine is seen where she is still controlling, where she is still not trusting. I feel as though the Divine Feminine suspected this on some level, as this does not come as a surprise to her. So right now she's really surrendering. And as she surrenders, the Divine Feminine lets go of that need to try to control everything. I also see that the Divine Feminine is letting go of some limited beliefs about the divine still, and I feel as though this is helping her to see where she is not trusting the process precisely. So she is really working on balancing the root chakra right now, and as she balances the root chakra, this is actually causing her to move out of survival mode and more into a heart-centered mentality. So the Divine Feminine is really focused on letting go of those trapped emotions in her womb area. And I feel as though as she transmutes this, she ends up clearing a lot of manifestation blocks, pushing her deeper into her feminine. This is causing the Divine Feminine to really, again, go with the flow, to not try to force things, and to simply remain still. I am seeing that Divine Feminine is really contemplative about the future right now. She feels as though like it's unknown at the time, but I feel as though the Divine Feminine is not particularly bothered by that. She is really surrendering to the divine plan, and as she surrenders to the divine plan, she is yielding to the universe, and that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is going through some root chakra activations right now. He is experiencing a lot of pent-up anger and sadness coming up for him. And I feel as though as the Divine Masculine lets go of these particular emotions, he starts to see that he is holding on to some guilt and shame around relationships. Relationships trauma is being cleared for the Divine Masculine right now. And as those are cleared for the Divine Masculine, he starts to actually see where his limited beliefs about love prevented him from really stepping up in a Divine Masculine energy. So the Divine Masculine is letting go of that limited thinking that causes him to self-sabotage and self-sacrifice. He is really stepping into his divinity without shame, without guilt, without apology. He is really standing in his power, and as he stands in his power, he sees where else he's not trusting love, where else he's not trusting the process. He is really focused on being present right now. And as he lets go of the anxiety that causes him to control, this is causing the Divine Masculine to really become anchored within his body. He is no longer trying to force things like he once did. He is going with the flow too. He is really letting go of that tendency to like predict things in order to gain an establishment of control. Divine Masculine is putting his foot down on trying to force things. He is simply aligning to what is for him, and he is trusting in the divine plan, even though he can't see how it's going to unfold. And that's what I get for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to book a personal with me, you can DM me or go to my Calendly link. I will see you another time. Namaste.